Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to receive messages for the sign of Aries. Aries is the first, the zodiac sign, and the element is fire. Alright, let's go ahead and get started here. Hi Aries, hope you're having a good day. I know this week's supposed to be all rainy and overcast and cloudy, but, oh, there's your first card. You should be fine. There is not much major storms. It's just some light rain here and there. It does make everything gloomy. Here's your other card. Wow, you're on a mission today, Aries. You're just wanting to talk. Alright, so you got the 8 of air and the 2 of fire. Those are nice cards, especially for an Aries. Oh, and there's your last card. Alright, wow, look at you. A lot of air, a lot of movement, a lot of fire. At the bottom of the deck, you have the World card. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. I am going to ask for a clarifier through your Oracle deck, but not till later. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Well, the 8 of air, 8 of swords. It's like worrying about, okay, it's like you're changing, but you are afraid that if you lose what used to be you, that you are not going to be yourself anymore, and that is a false illusion. This is about telling yourself that you don't want to change because you're not going to, if you change, you're not going to be the same person you used to be, and that's not what change means. The inside of you, your soul, let's see, when you change, new things come in that serve you, okay? And that's what you've been doing. You change. You're looking into change. You have invested in change. Change yourself, change your environment, changing what's around you. Okay? Maybe unconsciously you've been doing it. And consciously you are scared that all this change, again, is going to lead you into something that you don't want to be, or someone who you don't want to transform into. But change is good. And when you release, like for example, if you release these old feathers, new feathers come in. When you remove old feathers that are worn out, that don't serve you anymore, that are actually just weighing you down because they're not, they changed their structure, they've become worn out. In other words, they don't fit to your new anymore because new feathers are coming in and you're shedding this old. Okay, now to me this is a positive. This is not a negative. This is you telling yourself, verbalizing, either other people mentioning to you, like, have you done something with yourself, or you seem different, or you act different, something's different about you. Now when someone does mention that to you, that is a beautiful message coming in. It's pure, okay? And it's pure because people are seeing that you are changing. And again, if you're not changing consciously, subconsciously, you're changing. Change wants to come out of you, and you won't be able to stop it. So I would say go with the flow. Allow these new things to come into your life. Apply those new things that came to your life. Apply them to your way of doing things, your way of being, and you'll see how these new things will gradually change your energy. People will start talking to you more. People will open up to you because you are opening up to yourself. And when you open up to yourself, you open your heart, and that's when the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, comes in and allows love and compassion, empathy and sympathy, understanding and caring. All those energies come into the heart. And then when you experience life by either going to the store or going out into public, people are going to start resonating with you. They're going to start feeling that beautiful energy, and they'll be like, hey, that person's kind of like me, or he or she has that same vibration. They're in a good place. And you'll notice how more people will spend a second or two just out of their time to say hi to you, or to look at you, or to give you a smile, or even, yeah, just shake your hand sometimes. Like, these energies are going to start coming around you when you change. When you don't change, guess what happens? No one wants to be around you. Nobody wants to be around that vibration of whatever it could be. It could be, without you even knowing, it could be depressed, it could be anxiety, it could be judgment, it could be, all of those can be energies that you don't even know that are inside you, and you'll realize, people don't talk to me, people don't look at me, people don't approach me. Yes. Okay, so, but if you are in that place where you are seeing small changes within you have this huge impact on other people, continue doing that. That's what it's still telling you here. Look, 2 of fire. This could be you. This is you who's changing with spirit. Remember how I said that when you open your heart, when you open up your own heart yourself, then all that beautiful energy can come in? Well, it looks like you're going to do it, because look, the spirit is right here with you. The giraffe signifies, the spirit. This is you going through change. White represents spirit, the Holy Spirit. So you're thinking of how you should change, or again, even if unconsciously you're doing it without you even realizing, because this could be the need of you wanting something different, or some change to your present. This is how you're going to get it after you open up yourself. When you open up yourself, that means you're opening up to change. And when you open up to change, the Spirit comes in and fulfills your heart. And then they work with you, they guide you. This person is guided by the Spirit, and the Spirit is guided by the universe, God. Okay, so they work together. God communicates with the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit communicates with you. And you communicate with the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit communicates with God. Because the Holy Spirit is pure. And you, unfortunately, have been corrupted on earth with so much crap and distractions, which is fine. You need to go through that so you can learn. All of us do. And as we learn to do as much as we can, and when we get results that we don't like, then we change ourselves. But this time, instead of doing the same thing, you work with Spirit. Instead of doing everything by yourself before and getting the results that you got, either bad or whatever, allow change to work with Spirit, and both of you guys can work towards your future. Okay? Not by yourself. Nobody in the world can do it by yourself. Nobody. Not even man alone, because then he'll need a woman. And a woman alone cannot do it by herself, because she will need a man to procreate, I would say. Yeah. Okay? So, and sometimes, let's just leave it at that analogy. Okay? No one can do it by themselves. Even if you were here by yourself on earth and you're the only person here, how in the world are you going to have time to procreate, to create houses and cars and buses and who's going to work all that, and then restaurants and who's going to help you build your houses, who's going to cut the wood, who's going to shape them into 2x4s and wood sheets of wood. You need help. Everyone needs help. And guess who also needs help? The Spirit. The Holy Spirit needs our help too. And God needs our help, right? And we need his or hers or its. I don't want to, Anyway, the energy of God. Okay? So, with this, then this comes in. With these 2 cards, transformation come in. Then you get the 9 of air, right? Now, this is not your traditional 9 of swords. This is a positive way of using your intellect to speak to yourself, and not in a disgusting, rude way or disrespectful way. It's more of a, look, they're doves. White doves represent Holy Spirit again, right? Pureness, pure thought, pure thinking, pure doing. So right now it's confirming that you should remain on a pure thinking habit. Your habits should just remain pure, no judgment. Look how she's almost ready to fly off and take off with spirit, okay? Because look at her demeanor here. She was scared. She was scared. She was trying to catch these wings to put them back on herself. She was trying to put the old back into this new that's coming in. That's not going to work. So she's learning now to let go of these old things that don't work for her anymore. Him or her. It's a dual. Okay? And then what that energy did was open up, and now this is where they moved into. That's that energy, him or her, change and allowing change to come in and reworking her future, but not by herself. This time with spirit. This was you in the past trying to do everything by yourself. And it's okay, but you could only get so much done, like I said. Then you allow change to come in. You remove some of this old, so the new can grow in, the new feathers, stronger, firmer, just fuller, healthier feathers versus these worn out feathers that have holes and torn, don't even do much, they just weigh you down. But you change that and you allow it to work with spirit. Okay? And again, if you can see their expressions, they don't seem pretty happy or pretty, they seem like they're going through something, and that's fine. That's what you guys are going through. Okay? But because of what you did, now look at the demeanor of the person. This person is happy. This person actually spread the wings. This one did not spread the wings. And this one wasn't even looking anywhere, just was in them working with spirit, working in her soul, working with the internal part, right? And then after that, after she surrendered here, she surrendered to the Holy Spirit. Then the Holy Spirit is all around her. Look at him and her. That she feels so light on her feet that she feels like she can fly. Literally, she feels like she can just take a leap off this and fly. And yes, that's what's going to happen if you allow all this to happen. This is what's going to unfold. Okay? Because this person's not worried about her old feathers. This person is not worrying about what people told her and, what people said to her, to him or her, what people did to this energy. This person seems hurt. And this person was so hurt that, through his emotions, that they had to reconnect with someone. And it's hard to speak to other people because they won't necessarily understand 100% of what you're talking about. But if you sit down and whatever, pray, meditate with that Holy Spirit, you're going to be surprised what messages come in or what energies come in to get you out of this. And then get you in this beautiful, beautiful energy. Look at that. Oh my God, who wouldn't want this? I mean, this person tells herself, and other people tell her, she's communicating with herself, she's communicating with spirit, she's communicating with her angel, her internal Holy Spirit, with God, with the angels. I mean, there's so much beauty in this card. You know, it's amazing. This is where you are going to be at. Just give it some time. Give it some time. They're taking you right to this. They're taking you here. Okay? And again, this is not your typical 9 of Swords. This deck uses that ability of the intellect for good, not for bad. Not to verbalize to other people, not to judge other people, not to judge her own self or himself. No, they're using the power of the intellect, the words, to communicate with spirit and with the unknown and with his or her subconscious. And her unconsciousness is literally fading out, and she's actually going to be conscious of what's going around, and she is going to, he or she is, I don't know, it's just free flowing. I just feel like this person can do anything after it reaches this point, because you have the help of the 3 powerful energies that I know of. Well, yeah, which is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. or the mind, body, and soul. Okay? So whichever one you want to use, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, the mind, the body, and the soul. You see how the Trinity, you see those three working together? Her internal Holy Spirit, and God, or the angels, the universe, however you want to identify that energy, it's fine with me. It still equals the same. God, love. Okay, so Aries, look at you. All that hard work is paying off. Little steps, baby steps. It works for the babies. They learn to try to walk, and they take baby steps, and eventually they'll start walking. Okay? And pretty soon it looks like you're about to be running. It's like you're walking and about to take off running. Okay? Alright, let's ask the oracles the last little advice they have for you. Okay? Regarding this energy. Ooh. These 3 cards just popped out. It's interesting how those things work. Exactly 3 cards just pop out. Okay, so, oh my gosh, here we go. You are, excuse me, my throat. You are on the right path. I told you. You are on the right path. Oh my God, it's beautiful. And look at those cards. Sorry, man, it's a little shaky. Keep doing what you're doing, Aries, because it's working. Keep doing what you're doing. It's beautiful. I know it's baby steps, and maybe people don't realize how hard change can be for an Aries. But it's doable. Believe me, they can do it. But it just takes them a lot to want to do it, and to see the purpose of doing it. And oh my God, they're doing it. You guys are doing it. That's the advice. That's the message from both the angels. These are a beautiful message to you. I don't have to say much. I mean, the card represents itself. Love. Because of change. Love. You're on the right path now, Aries. What can I say? I don't have to say much. Look at those cards. That person is looking onto this person. This person is allowing this change to go away, because this energy of God is pulling that negativity out of this person, so this person can fly again. Because with too much negativity, you can weigh yourself down, and you won't be able to take off this cloud anymore. You get stuck on the cloud by yourself, and nobody wants to be alone. Nobody wants to be alone. Okay, open up. You're on the right path. Okay, keep doing what you're doing, Aries, because it is working. It's right there, plain and simple. Okay, that is a beautiful, beautiful advice. All right, so here's another one. Look. Remember I was telling you where when things become too much, there's always a way out. And the best way out is through change, allowing change. Because then you do something different about the same situation. You don't do the same thing over and over and over and over on the same situation, because you're going to get the same result. So through change, when you allow change, change will come in and allow you to work your problems out in a different way. Not like you used to. Because how you used to gets you the same results. And you're tired of those results. You want new results. You want new. This is 2020. Come on. This is your opportunity. And look what happened. They're saying, take charge of this situation, Aries. Look at the angels empowering you. Look at, and it's not that Aries don't ask for help or they have problems asking for help. But what better way than spirits with no judgment helping you? When you pray or you meditate with the intention of releasing old and wanting new, these energies come in, these angels come in. Of course you can't see them, you can feel them, and that's better. It's better to feel than to see. Because if you just see where someone wrote, I love you, that's one thing. But if someone makes you feel like they love you, that's way different than just a postcard, I love you. Okay, so sometimes seeing as an Aries, you want to see to believe, but this time it's about feeling, which is, you guys are sensitive people too, a little too sensitive sometimes. That's why you guys act out sometimes. So don't be ashamed of that sensitive, because sensitivity means spirit love. Okay, not weakness. So take charge of the situation, remember? Go with the energy, trust the energy. Take charge in this situation. And remember I said you and spirit move forward, not just you by yourself, so you don't have to feel alone, or you and an external person, because that external person can have his own agenda. You and spirit is the more powerful one. And what's on this card? You. And who's around you? Spirit. Okay? So take charge of the situation. Enjoy the situation. Feel, appreciate, have gratitude. Okay? Even if it just takes you a couple minutes to look around and say, well, I know I'm starting to feel and act and think different. Thank you. Thank you for that seed, or thank you for that opportunity to work with me again, Spirit. They'll always work with you, but you have to let them in by asking them to come and help you. Okay? Take charge of the situation. Ask and you shall receive. It's that simple. And no one has to be around, and no one has to know. Just you by yourself. Make sure no one's home, and just take 5-10 minutes to just, again, give thanks for this opportunity of working with Spirit, with the Holy Spirit. Because they're going to take you into the best place that you've ever known. I mean, when you analyze God and the Holy Spirit as a parent, and you're the child, well, the parent is never going to give a baby drugs, or put the baby in a car and with 500 horsepower. I don't even know what to use as an analogy, but like the parent won't want harm for their children. They don't want harm. And if you do get harmed, that's not the spirit, that's the other energy coming in, the evil one. Okay, connect with this Holy Spirit. It's a beautiful connection, and they don't judge you, they guide you. Or they detour you, they guide you, they send you to different places. They're not going to let you hurt yourself. You are their child. Remember that. They love you. And you're the firstborn. You're the first baby. Alright, so last but not least, look. Remember I was telling you, how when you connect with the Holy Spirit, or the Trinity, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, the mind, the body, the soul, you become more sensitive to what's around you. You become more powerful, because you are not just you anymore. It's you and 2 other entities. No, 3. No, 2. It's 3. They're so funny. But see, you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. And remember how I was talking about change, and none of these cards say change. This one says charge, but none of them say change. And the last card brought up that word, change, the term change accordingly. Okay? It says you're becoming more sensitive. Nothing wrong with sensitive. Sensitive means you are connected with spirit. Powerful. Sensitivity is what everyone looks for. When you find a spouse or a partner, you want that person to be sensitive to your emotions and to your feelings. You don't pick a spouse who's going to just be non-sensitive with you. Why would you want that? You can just find a stranger and they'll just treat you like crap. But you're looking for someone who is sensitive. Sensitive meaning warm, who has the Holy Spirit with them, is not corrupt, is not bitter. Okay, sensitive is God. Sensitive is love. Sensitivity is spirit. It's joy. It's love. It's just, sensitive. When you have a newborn child, you're sensitive to its needs. You're sensitive to it, because you know that entity is sensitive. So start treating yourself that way, and start seeing yourself as you reconnecting with this Holy Spirit that's making you more sensitive to what's around you. And this person is ready for change. This person is ready to fly. This person was not. It's not even in the right position to fly. But Aries, you're doing the right thing. Whatever you're doing, it's working. Okay? And remember to sit still and continue praying if you're praying, and if you haven't, meditate if you don't want to use the word pray, or just focus on you and the Holy Spirit and feel your heart opening and feel something coming in tickling you. You know how little kids tickle your feet sometimes, or babies are happy all the time because they haven't been corrupted, and that's where you need to keep filling up your heart with this beautiful holy innocence, okay? Because that's going to take you back to how you used to be when you were a young child, fun, enthusiastic, just ready for life, with no judgment, no worrying, no baggage, no nothing. Angels are symbolized naked because they don't hold crap in their soul. They let things go. They release. They're pure. They don't hold things. Okay, so remember all that, Aries. You guys are doing the right thing, and if this is what you needed to hear, well, hello, you are blessed, and here's the message. Okay, by allowing this energy up here, being sensitive to your thoughts, being sensitive to your heart and your surroundings, again, just becoming extremely sensitive. And when you become sensitive, the universe and God and the spirits are able to talk to you more, because you're open-minded and not judgmental. Judgment causes everyone to block themselves. Because who are we to judge others? We're all sinners, no matter who you are. Okay? At one point or another, we've all sinned. Alright, well, beautiful Aries. I love you guys. You guys keep up the good work. Alrighty? And don't forget to revisit my channel. Visit my website, Lovethyselftarot.com. Email me, get a hold of me. I can do quick readings, long readings, whatever information you're looking for or energy that you're looking for, call me. I can help you. Contact me. Okay? And I have so many deck of cards. I think I have I don't even count them. 30? I'm 30 or something. So I have so much information I can give you. Okay? And look at your last card. What's at the bottom of the deck? The World card. So now your world is changing. Your world has opened up. Okay? The World card. You, the key. You figured out how to open that with the key of love, the key of non-judgmental, the key of being with Spirit, the key with whatever, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, whatever. You figure this out. Everyone's key is different. So I can't tell you about your key, because only you are programmed to know about how to get that key. Okay? Alright, you guys. Well, I love you. I hope you have a beautiful day. And remember, you are doing the right thing, because it's working. Alright. Have a beautiful day.